Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we gonna be talking about the most powerful coenzyme in the world that can help you with weight loss, that can help you with cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, aging, your immune system, your energy levels, brain function, all sorts of different things. And at the end of this video, I am going to show you what food you can eat to increase this cofactor so you can have more energy and overall better health. So let's dive right into it. This coenzyme is called coenzyme Q10, and this one molecule has been studied for over 40 years because it's just such a powerful molecule. It's considered by many experts to be the most powerful antioxidant in the body, even more than vitamin C or vitamin E. Now, here are some of the benefits from taking CoQ10. We have increased mitochondrial function, which is the powerhouse of the cell, giving you more energy, improved heart function, improved immune system, healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels, improved brain function, including memory and focus, increased exercise capacity, improved recovery from exercise, improved vision, improved skin, healthier gums, increased testosterone, improved sperm quality, healthier bones, decreased inflammation, detoxification, prevention of age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and even longevity. Now, why is CoQ10 so important? Well, CoQ10 is an extremely important molecule inside our cells, particularly in the mitochondria, which is the part of the cell that produces the majority of our energy. CoQ10 is involved in making ATP, which is the energy currency of the body. In fact, all the organs in your body that require a lot of energy, like the heart, the liver, the kidney, the lungs, the spleen, the adrenal glands, they all have very high amounts of CoQ10. The reason being is because they need a lot of energy. And the more energy they have, the more efficient they work, the healthier they are. How does CoQ10 actually work? Well, when you eat certain foods like red meat or fish or organ meats, or you make it from the foods that I am going to talk about at the end of this video, CoQ10 goes through a series of chemical reactions where it donates an electron to various different pathways in the body that need these electrons to do their work. Electron transport chain is one example. You also have fatty acid oxidation. You have the conversion of poisons into harmless particles. All these different processes require this one little electron that CoQ10 donates. There's actually two types of CoQ10 that you should be aware of. One is called ubiquinol, which is the most common form found in our bodies, and the other one is called ubiquinone. Ubiquinol is the active reduced form, meaning that it's ready to go. It's already in the body, and it's ready to donate its electron. The other form is called ubiquinone. This is kind of like a storage form of CoQ10 that can easily convert into the active form if needed. Now, most of the time our bodies make this CoQ10 that we need. However, there are certain situations that can deplete our levels of CoQ10. For example, if you're taking statins for high cholesterol, that can decrease CoQ10. Also, if you have a genetic problem making CoQ10, you can have a condition called primary CoA deficiency, where you lines have symptoms like muscle weakness, poor exercise, endurance, shortness of breath, lightheadedness, and you may even go into cardiac arrest. Now, there's also secondary CoQ10 deficiencies, which include things like coronary artery disease, congestive heart failure, chronic fatigue syndrome, Alzheimer's, diabetes, and cancer. The big question is, how do we increase CoQ10 levels? Now, please note, if you take a CoQ10 supplement, you want to make sure it's the type called ubiquinol. You don't want the other form, which is the oxidized form, because ubiquinol is the active form that's already ready to go and donate its electron. So if you were to take the oxidized form, your body would have to spend extra energy converting it into the active form before it could use it. So just make sure that when you're looking at a CoQ10 supplement, you have the form called ubiquinol. Another really good point to bring up about CoQ10 is that if you re-exercising or you re-working out, definitely take CoQ10 or eat these foods that are high in CoQ10 because the more physical stress you put on the body, the more energy you're going to need. And COQ10 can definitely help you perform at a higher level. In fact, when athletes were given COQ10, they were able to exercise 34% longer before they hit exhaustion. Also, COQ10 helps reduce exercise-induced muscle damage, allowing you to recover faster so you can train harder and build more muscle. COQ10 is also really important for recovery after exercise. When we exercise, we produce free radicals and reactive oxygen species that cause oxidative damage to the body, especially to the muscles. That's why you get that soreness and that fatigue. Well, COQ10 is a powerful antioxidant that can neutralize these free radicals, protecting your muscles and allowing you to recover faster. Some studies have shown that if you take COQ10 after a workout, you'll have less muscle damage and less soreness, allowing you to get back in the gym sooner. In another study, elderly people took COQ10 and their exercise capacity increased by 30%. Their maximum oxygen consumption went up along with their endurance. So whether you're trying to lose weight, gain muscle, improve endurance, or simply live a healthier life, increasing your COQ10 levels may be beneficial. And the last point I want to bring up is COQ10 and heart health. What I recommend is you start eating more foods that are high in COQ10, like the ones I mentioned in this video, especially the organ meats. Start consuming those on a regular basis, and if you still feel that you need more support, maybe you're going through menopause, or you're on statins, or you have a genetic problem making COQ10, then you might want to consider taking a COQ10 supplement. And always choose the form called ubiquinol, which is the active form. So if you want to learn about the nutrient that helps COQ10 do its work even better, check out this video right here. I put it up for you.